Hey guys, it's Ludwig here with No Man Walks Alone, and today we're going to go through the first drop that we have from Bonne Facture, or Bonne as some people like to call it, and some new Valstar jackets that we have dropping. So to get things started with Bonne, we have their linen program. We have some nice linen blend sweater vests. So the sweater vest that they've had before, 100% linen. It's very, very crispy. This one is now updated with some wool to it. So just, adds a little bit of warmth, some variation in texture. This one you can see has some really, really nice sandy shades of beige and some darker colors, as you can see modeled on Greg here. And we also have a just more clean navy one, as you can see modeled by Kenchon. Both different ways to style it, very versatile, smooth enough to wear on skin, as you can see there, but also nice with a white tee under it. That's usually how we do it the way Greg is. But yeah, how y'all feeling?
Oh, good.
Good? Both good. They're both good.
It's super comfortable on top of the tee.
Ooh, yes. The tee is actually not that comfortable.
Wearing against the skin, I might just think this is like 100% linen, but that wool content is also very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just drapes a little nicely.
Yeah, so not as like crispy, not as like crunchy as 100% linen. Add a little bit of drape, but still very breezy for the summer. Then continuing with
Hashtag vest for summer.
Hashtag vest for summer. That's gonna happen. We can put that on the TikTok for sure. Then we have more of the linen program going on with their 3 vacation shirts. I showed you this first one. This is in a like mustard and like curry colored madras, and they have another one here with the blue as well. I'm actually wearing this yellow one. We'll just go off like this. Their vacation shirt is super nice. It's just like a classic camp collar, and in the Bonne Facture like style, it's just very, very chic. It's very refined. They do it in a way that's kind of like just exactly the way it should be. You'll see a lot of these kinds of shirts be very like oversized, maybe a bit too boxy. This, it's looser, but it's not going to be excessively so. It's just the way that you think that it should be. Both of these colors I think are really strong. They pair easily with like light wash denim, madras, summer shirt. It's just like kind of a no-brainer. Very handsome checks. And they have more of a plain white one if you're not the ones who wear plaids that often. It's not just white either. It's like just a slightly off-white, more of like an ivory. Definitely has a very kind of like special vibe to it as opposed to your usual just white linen shirt. These camp color shirts are great. Big fans of them. You could even maybe see it without the jacket on if you want. Here's me wearing the size 52. And you can see, good classic shape, not too oversized, just very nicely fit. And then afterward, we have another linen top. This is their linen overshirt. So what I said about this one not being that oversized, this one is a good bit oversized, but that's because it's meant to be worn over other things that you have. The weight is also a little bit heavier than the other linen shirts that you'll see over there, just to, just drive home the fact that it is an overshirt. You can wear it as a regular shirt. If that is your goal in wearing that, I think you should size down, but otherwise take your true size. It's a great fit. Really, really clean, nicely rounded pockets you can see on the flap there. And they're, just very nice, equally spaced, larger size, I think kind of really helps. And the color is definitely something to speak to. It's what they call a plum. It's just like this really, really nice shade of like a very slightly purpley brown. So I wouldn't look at this and say this is like a plum, like the stone fruit. This is just like a little bit of like a more special brown, and it pairs really nicely with browns and creams and all that you want in between. Matching those, we have the Plum Easy trousers in that same Belgian linen, along with the restock of the classic Arabica in the Belgian linen as well. Their Easy trousers are, a bit of a step above what you get from like a normal like pajama pant. They have these nice clean slash pockets along with a very, very nice welt pocket on the back. The shape is relaxed, kind of like a straight fit. You can actually see it worn by Greg here. And it definitely does have a little bit of a taper going down, but that's nice, just how a straight leg goes.
Tapered. It's like if you want to wear that kind of pants, but you don't want something baggy or a little bit, too directional, and you want to just keep that like tapered style, those are perfect for that. Yeah,
definitely a nice weight to it, a nice like elegance to it, the way that linen drapes. Very pretty, good stuff. That's the Arabica color. You can see it pairs super nicely with those creams and beiges that we're wearing all summer long. And the last trouser that we have is a favorite of ours here, the balloon trouser. It's kind of like just this work pant that when you see it, for what it is, it just feels like, wow, this is just like a regular, like khaki pant. But the shape that they put into it, there's some engineering, some designing happening. It has a very nice like sculpted effect, the way that the leg comes down and balloons out to make that balloon trouser shape. It starts off wider in the top block, pretty roomy. The leg then still pretty straight and true, but then it has a slight taper towards the bottom. They definitely do it in kind of more structured fabrics that retain that shape a bit more. This one's like a very nice washed cotton, kind of reminiscent of like a peached fabric. So not exactly a moleskin, but it still is a bit softer than what you get with like a typical cotton drill. Same details as like the nice crisp slash pockets and the welt pockets on the back. These are super nice. Some people have sized up on these because they can be a bit trim in the waist, so check measurements before you buy. But yeah, we'll hand it off to Greg with the rest of Valstar.
Hey guys, it's Greg. I'm here to talk about Valstar. Our friends in Milan, in Italy, they make all sorts of things, but really they are specialized in outerwear with a history that goes back to the post-war Italy, where they used to make really raincoats and rain gear, and then eventually like design this masterful design, the Valstarino, which is basically a very sophisticated take on an A1 bomber jacket, and that became such a standard. You can see that in design museums, design exhibitions. It's like it's one of the icons of Italian designs now, and they continue to make it in various fabrics and styles. The original being, of course, the suede one. And every spring, summer, we stock some units in suede that are unlined. That's the unlined version. And every fall, winter, we stock some lined versions. So we restock the cafe brown, which is the very dark brown, in unlined this season. And then there's always some declination in like seasonal fabrics, sometimes flannels and tweeds in the winter, but we have linen for spring, summer. So you have a unlined linen jacket, as you can see, in the Valstarino shape, because it's to be more comfortable in the summer. It's cut a little bit more generously than the slim traditional Valstarino cut. But so whereas you probably sometimes would need to, I would say most of the time, need to size up for the suede versions, we don't really think you need to size up for the linen version. You can take your normal Italian size. We have 3 colors of the 100% linen Valstarino this season. This really attractive burnt orange, they call carrot. We have this kind of sage, they call safari. It is a very desaturated green, light green. And then we're restocking the dark navy that we've had last spring, summer. And then finally, a new style. They really like to venture into styles that are a little bit more like Western oriented. We've done the Clint jacket, that was a few years ago. That was a Western suede jacket for the winter. Some shirling that was Western again. And then like there is this new jacket, which is confusingly also called Clint, but it is a summer Clint. It is unlined. It has a lot of like those Western details that we like. The yoke in the back, and then this like great split back that really is reminiscent of some like Western truckers, and of course like some details like that as well, and a button front, and those like really attractively shaped top stitched pocket. It is unlined, so you can see the smooth side of the suede here. It's full grain, and then of course the suede on the outside. That color is called Terra di Siena, which means, which is basically like earth, Siena earth. And it is this really attractive, like very reddish brown that Ludwin is showing us. What size are you wearing? How do you like it?
This is 54. This is probably the size I'm taking in most like Italian jackets. For like the Valstarino, I would usually take a 56. So true size, the same size you take in the linen one too. Yeah, it's great. I think a nice update to the Clint, or I guess a different version of it. It still has that nice big old collar, which I think adds a lot to the vibe.
Yep, and Valstar is always on point with all the finishing, like really beautifully made garments. They're a little bit more on the premium side. They are not as crazy as some of those luxury Italian brands, but they are well worth the price. That was hard to say. Thanks for watching. That was Valstar, and it was the Bonne Facture from Italy and from France. Thanks. See you next time. Bye.